Hey everyone, Leah Buccarelli, Presidential Diamond with It Works Global. I'm super excited about this today. This is my forte I'm going to be teaching you today, and that is how to boost a Facebook ad on your business page. So if you guys do not have a business page, I recommend it. I used to use it all day, every day, and Facebook got a little different with it. So I don't use it for the purpose of just posting all day in it anymore like I used to, but I definitely do use it still for boosting my ads. I get questioned all the time, is it important to boost ads? Is it duplicatable? Can people actually do this? It's absolutely duplicatable. I boost about, $300 a month total, which is not horribly huge for a business. I didn't start out boosting that much though. I grew into that, which is why, business it's duplicatable, is you start out smaller and you grow into it like I did. I started out with more of the free ways of doing business, and this is the way I look at business is you're going to either pay for advertisement or you're going to work harder. And either way is a way to do it. So if you don't have the means to pay $5 here and there for an ad, then definitely go into the different groups and you're going to spend more time. You're either spending a little more money or a little more time, and that's the way I look at it. So it is very duplicatable. If you're out buying Starbucks or getting your nails done, maybe right now you might want to put into your advertisement a little bit. It is a business. It's an advertising expense. My husband had his own auto shop that he used to spend $35,000 a month between all of his overhead, including his advertising. So he spent a lot of money. So, $5 here and there to get you started on advertising for your own business is not much. It is definitely something you could put something else away to do that in the beginning. And then when you make more, you can put a little more in. And, my mentors say 10% of their business is what they allow themselves to put back into their business in advertising. This is a great way to advertise. Does it work for everyone? No. Some people are having a little more hard time with it. But that's kind of like how I think it all is. You got to find your niche, because this works for me. This is my niche. Doing Instagram like Jade Hooper is her niche, but I tried that to a T. And for me personally, that was really hard for me. So you got to just find what works for you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to get into this because, like I had said before I started recording, I may have to go help my daughter. She's kind of lost in my area right now, trying to find her interview. So she's still young and driving around town on a brand new license. So anyways, I know, Retta, can you open up and tell me I probably didn't do this right because I don't see you guys yet?
I'm here. We're all here.
Okay, but do you see my screen?
I don't see your share screen, no. I see you and everybody else. Now I see your share screen.
I think it's just a minute because I didn't. Okay, so
you did it quick.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Is it takes a minute for it to load up? Okay, so
okay, it's on your Facebook.
Yeah, so here's my Facebook page. Like I said, if you guys don't know how to do a Facebook page, a business page, that's something we're not doing. We're not going to go into training you on how to actually create your business page. So Google that. You can Google how to make a Facebook business page, and it'll show you. You don't want to create an actual new Facebook. You just create a business page, and it links together with your regular Facebook. So this is my regular Facebook. I have my little link over here, Wrap Me Skinny with Leah. So I click on that, and here's my business page. So I can post in here. Like I said, I used to post regularly all day long, and it was very, very functionable, but Facebook changed some things, so it became non-existent really. So I stopped posting in there. But then I said, well, why did I stop boosting my ads? And what the boosting does is, if you think about it, even to this day, there's 500,000 new Facebook people added to Facebook a day. That's a lot of people. So that's brand new people that have not been on Facebook, seeing everybody's posts and this and that. So you really want to take this and get your Facebook out to the masses, and so other people see it, and then they'll comment. And these are people who actually, when you create your ad, your little keywords, that they actually are interested in what you have to offer. So I play around with it. I will use a boosted post until it stops working. Once I start seeing it slow down, then I'll switch it up and do something else. But one thing that we're finding, we're boosting for loyal customers because, not that it doesn't work, but we haven't found the niche for boosting for business, for distributors. So we've tried different things like this post and stuff, and it'll create a bunch of likes, but it really doesn't go anywhere. So I use the groups and post my business into like network marketing groups and that type of thing still, which is free. That tends to get more activity on the business. And then I boost my loyal customer and product posts. So I'm going to create my own post, but I just want to show you one of the boosted posts that is working really well right now. Let me find it. It might be down a little bit. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is my picture. Facebook's a little quirky with the pictures. It cannot have more than 20% of wording per picture. They don't like before and after pictures, but for some reason this one's okay. This is one of the ones. I have another one I've been using too. And I kind of go back and forth with it. So my wording, of course, is being blocked by everybody. Let me see. Oh, I can put these down. Okay. So my wording is, attention, would you like to receive 40% off on all of our products? Have you heard of that crazy wrap? And it just explains a little bit of the loyal customer and how you get 10% back on your order in perk points. And comment below and I will help you. I never put my link in there because I want control. So I want them to ask me so I can go in and message them. So as you can see, people will start responding. Okay, inboxed you the other day, but I need some wraps. How much and how quick? I messaged them. I never answered them in here. I message because the minute you answer it here, other people see it and they won't ask you the questions. So I want people to keep coming back to me, asking me questions. So this is a real simple way. They start asking questions. And then you can actually click where it says see response. Usually it'll say message, and I'll go in and click on that and message them directly. And that's how I start conversation with them. As you can see, so this one's starting to get activity. There were 7,343 people reached out in Facebook land. 94 people click like it. I'll go through here and invite. But I like to look at them first. If they're It Works distributors, then I actually will go, and it's nothing against them personally, but I'll go in and block them. Banned from my page. I don't know if she is or not, so I'm not going to do that. But I'll go down the list and invite them to my page. Or I'll even friend request. So I'll friend request all these people. So that's kind of what I do, because I want, and you can do that and invite them to your page, but to be a fan of your page. So I start doing that with my likes. I want to try to get them over to my personal page so they can start following me and seeing what I'm doing, and then I can actually communicate with them by going onto their profile and liking and commenting on some of their pictures and becoming more relationable, because what we're really trying to do is create a relationship. So one thing about boosting is it doesn't mean you're going to get that person the first time you talk to them. So we have literally, like if you go into my messages, it's crazy. Like, I mean, I never get rid of any of my messages. These are all people that we're talking to. So we'll just go down the list and just start reaching out. Just, hey, are you still thinking about, are you still interested in the wraps? Are you still thinking about joining the team or anything like that? You want to start reaching out to them. We do that every few days, and we just do that every few days. And what happens is it starts creating almost like a funnel. So the people I'm talking to today were from 2 weeks ago, and all my new people that I've answered all their questions today, I'm going to talk to them in a few days, and then in a few days. And then so it kind of rotates into like this type of cycle. So that's what you want to create with that. What I love about boosting too, I used to, if you see over here where it says 20,000 plus likes and 74 this week, that's to my fan page. I used to actually boost my likes because that meant more to have people coming into your page all the time, but it doesn't mean that much now. People will come in and look around, but for the most part, I don't really boost that anymore. But because I'm boosting my actual posts, people are coming in and liking it. And then when you actually invite and they like it, so it's a win-win. You're actually getting likes and people on your post. So here's one that's been working for us right now. I'm looking for 20 participants for our 90-day challenge using our amazing skinny wraps. You'll receive them at my distributor pricing. This botanically infused cloth works to tighten your skin along with reducing the appearance of cellulite. Now, I, of course, put caution if you are contacted by anyone else, because unfortunately, because your page is out there and reaching these masses, it works distributors, and they sometimes will piggyback, which if any of you guys seriously think about doing that, just seriously don't. It's wrong. Don't go on somebody's paid ad and start messaging all their people. Obviously, that's poaching, and that's really against compliance. So I just like to put this here because I've actually had people message me saying somebody else tried to message them, and I will turn your buns in because that's wrong. So anyways, pay for your own ads and be fair. You want to talk about what's not duplicatable is stealing from other people. So that's the picture that got through. So you want to try them too. So sometimes a picture that maybe Chad and Dree will post, I won't get through on my end for whatever reason. You just have to find out if Facebook will allow it. And if they don't, you might just need to tweak something really quick and then put it back through. And then they will allow it. So they'll let you know what it is that they're not letting you post. Like this picture right here, that they're not gonna let that through if you put that on as your boosted post picture. So what we do, we post this picture and then we put these pictures in comments. So we'll put a few of them. Let's see what we, yeah, see? We'll put a few different before and afters in the comments because people can see it that way and it gets past Facebook. So, but here's more, like, I would like more info, please. I had just had a baby and I'm interested. Would you mind messaging me with the price? So all of those those are leads now. Those are all amazing leads just for us for boosting. So these are all people we talk to. And once we start that conversation and message, we write every person's name down. And when we talk to them, that becomes, they go right into your hundreds list. And like I said, we'll keep boosting the same ad until it goes slow. Once it goes slow, then we'll switch it up with something else. But when you keep boosting the same post, the algorithms go out even further and further and further. So you do want to continue with the same post. So I'm going to fake a post right now. Let me go down and copy the wording real quick. I'm not going to boost another post, but I'm just going to fake one for you guys. Oh, and see this, the post that I'm boosting at the moment, so it doesn't get lost way down in your news feed, I pin it. So if you click this little arrow and say pin from the top, you would click that. I'm not going to unpin mine, and then it pins it to the top. So every time you come into your fan page, it's right there for you to see. And then you can see all the active. This one is 32,587 people reached. 426 people liked it. 29 shares, which is amazing, you guys. You want people to share it because guess what? When they share it to their wall, it's free advertisement for you. Share away. All these people that are sharing it, they just share it to they share it over to their wall so other people can see it. It advertises my page, so you want people to share it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and create one so I can show you what I do behind the scenes of it. Let's see. Oh, here's one. I like this picture. I've used it before, but people who have seen the wrap before is like, what's this green new wrap? Is that a new wrap? And to me, it just got to the point where I was answering those type of questions. You don't want to answer questions that are offbeat, like, why is your wrap now green? So to me, this was kind of one of those pictures, The other one is like, it's obviously the wrap. So I like to use those. There's one with a girl wearing Nike shorts too, and she's holding a box of wraps. That's really cool. I like to use the posts that say I'm looking for 20 people for a challenge. I don't like using the posts, and I've used them before. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't like using the post that says product tester. Even if you put in big letters, capital letters, with my distributor price, they still think it's free, and I have to go and explain that all the time. And like I said, I don't want to spend my time explaining that it's not free, or I want to be very clear. So saying it this way, a 90-day challenge, and you're getting it at my distributor pricing, I've never had to really explain that very often. They know it. They want to know what the 90-day challenge is, and I can go right into it's one product a month for 3 months. You can edit it if you don't want to use that product for the whole 90 days, and I explain it that way. It's such a better way of explaining the loyal customer program, because of course I know I don't, and nobody likes the word auto ship or membership or anything. They don't really like those words. So if you say it is for a 90-day challenge and you explain that you have to do this for 3 months, for some reason that sounds so much better to them than the auto ship. So anyways, so here's my post, and I would publish it. Boom, it's published. Okay. So that's what I would do. And then oh yeah, that's right, it's under here. Okay, so then you would click boost. So you're clicking boost. Now here's all your different things that you're going to use. So who do you boost to? I don't boost to who likes it, my page, or their friends or anything like that. I boost to people I choose through my targeting, because that's going to get really out there. So I do that. Location, I usually keep it United States. It's just easier for me. You can pick all kinds of different places. You can create just United States. You could do Australia, wherever you could do Italy. Now that we're in Italy, I like to do 21 through 35 women, because that's usually the interest I get. You can kind of change that up if you want to, whatever you decide. Now, interests is where I would start tagging, and I would piggyback the larger companies like Curves International, Curves for women, Weight Watchers. Okay. Oops. Or weight training, weight loss and fitness right here. What did I say? Weight. There we go. Then I would do Jenny Craig. You get the idea. I would just start piggybacking other companies, or you know, makeup, MAC. Let's see if I can. And then they start giving you this stuff. So you're like, okay, cleaning, dieting, obesity awareness. How about Estee Lauder? So you don't want to do 1,000 of them, but you could do a few of those. So now anybody that likes those different things or talks about them, they're going to get my post in their newsfeed. So this is estimated between 2,400 and 6,400 people that will see it within a certain time frame. But if obviously that's with a $30 budget where I've located. So you can do that within 7 days, 14 days. So $30 within 14 days. You can do it that way, or you can even do it where you can choose. Sorry, my other phone is ringing, but $5 for a day. So really is how you decide to do it. And that's all you do. And then, like I said, you need to do this a little bit. You can't do it and you can't throw like $100 at it and think that you're going to all of a sudden get all these amazing things happening and throw $100 at it for a week or whatever. It's not as fast as people think. You have to create almost like I said, a funnel. And you have to kind of create that. Doesn't mean that you have to pay $5 a day or anything, but you need to keep adding money to the same ad here and there. I hope that makes sense, because you're going to create more people liking it, and then you can talk to those people who like it. And you just have to play around with what works for you. But there's other things, like I said before I started recording this, there are other little techniques that you can dig even further into. Like you can actually take out your It Works distributors. You can take out certain things that you don't want to advertise to. And you can actually even tagline people who make like $150,000 a year. There are different little things. That's something that Gio does, and he's not home right now. I definitely wanted to get this out to you because this definitely works, and this is a great start for you. And then maybe we can, when we get back in from Tennessee, we can do like boosting number 2 video and go a little bit more in depth. So that's, I'm going to go ahead and stop share now. And I'd like to open this up to, I know there's a couple of other people on here that boost. Brittany, I would love to hear from you and see if you do anything differently.
So I actually printed out, sorry about my voice.
Are you at work?
I'm at work and I'm sick, so.
Okay. She's at that gym that she's trying to get out.
So I send my pictures to my work computer, that way I could show you guys. So like right here, this is when I post. This is for the Biggest Loser challenge that I'm doing. And the picture that I posted with it is that. On my own Facebook page, I posted a picture that said Biggest Loser challenge, but that wasn't getting any action on my business page. So I changed the picture to just the system with no extra information, because that's what people are wanting. And then this picture has been getting a lot. And it just says, who here wants to lose weight, who here wants more energy and to be healthier, who wants to tighten and tone, who wants to detox their body, who wants to do all of that before summer, who here wants $100 off our new incredible system, who here wants $25 towards our product. You can have all of this, who's ready to rock their results. And with this picture, and then it shows my results. So I've gotten, and I just did this not that long ago, but I boost like maybe like $10 and over like a 7-day period. So like $1.50 a day or whatever. So I don't boost a ton of money, but my post has reached almost 5,000 people. I've had almost 100 clicks, 14 likes, and a comment. And then this one is my really good one. It says, due to high demand, I opened 5 more spots for my mermaid challenge. Hurry and message me before the spots fill up. And it's very simple, and it just has this picture. And I had, this post only reached just under 2,000, but I had 68 likes on it and 9 comments. And what I also do is I then post my results in the comments.
Yes.
Just like Leah was saying, because at one of the events, I think it was one of the borderline events, Gio was saying that just post them in the comment section. One post that I made myself, I made this picture myself, and it got denied because there was too many words on the picture. So that's one thing I wanted to show, just showing like it's a simple post and everything, but because there's too many words on it, Facebook will deny your post. And then this is the one Facebook post that I've been getting that Facebook is allowing me to post a results picture.
Awesome.
And it says only 5 spots left for my all natural magic hair pill challenge. Call me and whatnot. And then like this has gotten 258 likes, 1 share, and like I literally have I've been having such a slump with my own page, like my own market on my friends. And so I don't get any business from that. And so I've strictly been getting like 2 months ago, I signed 4 loyals on hair, skin, and nails for my posts on my business page and stuff like that.
And you can post a couple of little things before and after your boosted post, because once they do come over and click it, they're going to be nosy and start looking at some of your stuff. So it does bring them into your page.
Well, that's what I do. I kind of like, I also like post some, like I posted my shoes and stuff like that me and Logan got, kind of make it a little bit personal, not just straight business. So that then they're like, okay, well, who is this person? I kind of like what they already have on there, and I posted some workout stuff and things like that, just to kind of then have them like connect with me on my business page and want to add me. Like, man, if she's doing this on her business page, then I want to see what she's doing on her regular page. And every single person that likes my pictures, I always send them a friend request, and I wait for that friend request to be accepted, and then I send them a message, because half the time when you send people messages and they're not your friend, it will go to their other folder and they'll never see it. And so you're not getting anything, and you think you've messaged them and they're just ignoring you. But really, they haven't seen it because it's in their other folder, and I can't get to my other folder unless I'm on a computer, which I'm not on. I'm on it at work, but I don't have Facebook at work. I can't access my other folder on my cell phone, which most people are on their cell phones on Facebook. So
yeah, it really is a good tool if you guys can, it just really, even those likes, the likes are your leads. I mean, it's like, and then if you can friend request them over, and if you're consistent right away, they know, they'll recognize you if you friend request them right away. So they accept. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I have people accept it. And then when I see that happen, I also write their names down, but I will go in and say, thank you so much for accepting my friend request and liking my page. It means a lot to me. And I start conversation. So
that's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
I say, thanks for liking my picture, and I send them the picture that they've liked. So if they like the mermaid challenge picture, I'll say, hey, just wanted to thank you for liking my post on my Facebook page. And I'll message most people on my, like, half the time if someone messages me, I message that, or they say send me a message, I won't message them on my business page, I'll message them on my personal page.
Yeah.
Or say, here's my Facebook link, here's my personal Facebook link, you can get a hold of me from there. And then I've had people message me right off that, because it's harder sometimes to message from your business page. I don't always get notifications on my phone, even though I have a Pages app. So
yeah. And it's such a great way to get so many more contacts, that the more contacts you have to talk to. And like I showed you guys in my messaging, that's why I said it's don't put your link on there. Get them to comment on your page. And I've even had people say, you just can't get offended to certain things. Like I have things that I literally just don't even deal with, and I'll delete out of my, comments or whatever. They're just not even worth that answer to me. But when they're being rude or whatever, but I'll get people even asking, like, how come you never put the price in here when people ask? It must be that expensive. And I'll go and message that person like I do everybody else and say, you know what, I don't answer out here because then nobody else will have any questions for me. And I like to talk to them in behind the scenes and get to know them, so that's why I do what I do. I'm not being sneaky. I just choose to keep it very open-ended out in Facebook so that other people will ask me those questions. If I answer the question on the first time, do you think I'd have all those other people asking me, well, how much, or how do you get started? Or if I answer it out online, they see it and they'll go, oh, they're not going to make that contact with me. So that's why I do that. Another thing behind the scenes that I do is, you're making it personal. You're talking to that person. I want to talk to the person, not out there on Facebook. One thing that we do, so we do follow up. They get a follow up every few days. Like Gio said, they're either gonna block us or they're gonna sign up. So that's kind of we just stopped being afraid to do that. And people actually will come back and say, wow, thanks for sticking with me. I've been so busy, or my dad was in the hospital, and thanks for sticking with me. I have people like everybody else that said they're going to sign up when they get home, that they're driving right now, and they got lost because it was February and I can't get a hold of them, and they're still driving. I don't know. So they got lost. They got stuck in the snow somewhere. We all have that. So, after a while, but I say after a while, but Gio, he's a monster, man. All of a sudden, I'll be scrolling up down some of those prospects, and it's like, I'll be like doing one of these things. I'm like, you're having your own conversation there, dude, because this person is not contacting you back. But he's like, I don't care. I'll keep doing it until they block me or say something. So that's what you do, and it's amazing because they will come back to you if you stay in their face and let them know you're here for them. You're not like, oh, hey, buy my wraps, buy my wraps, buy my wraps. Why aren't you buying my wraps? Buy my wrap. You're not doing that. You're saying, hey, girl, guess what? We're having a BOGO. That was a big one last month. I mean, you should have seen, he took that whole entire list and went down, and all he did was copy paste. Hey girl, we're having a BOGO right now. I just thought I'd let you know it's 2-for-1 box of wraps. Only for the next 24 hours. Hit me up. All the way down that list that we have. And we signed up 12 BOGOs. So, because we had that kind of contact in our back office. I mean, in our messenger. So it's a really awesome tool to have. If you guys, like I said, if you guys don't know how to make a business page, just go on and Google that. We could do a training on that if you guys want that, but right now I just don't have time to do that too. Does anybody have any questions? Brittany, and I think what we should do down where we posted in Goal Diggers about the Zoom, maybe post a couple of our posts that are doing really well in there for them to maybe copy paste and see. Again, another thing that I do, and I took this from Brittany too, is when they say that they're okay, I'm ready, I'll come and just confirm. Okay, are you ready to sign up now? They say yes. What do I need to do? I will copy and paste, and we'll put it in there too. It's all the information I need from them. I don't like to give them my link unless it's a very, very last end thing to do, because I'm giving them control of when they're going to sign up when I do that. So I want their information. So I have a copy paste that I'll send to you guys that we'll put in there too. So what I do is I copy and paste it in there. It shows exactly what we need from them for me to sign them up. And then I get on the little recording thing, and I just seriously, I say, I want them to hear me so they feel comfortable with me. And I say, hey, all I need for you to do is fill this. I need this information from you. Once I get that from you, I'm going to put that in my system. When I'm done with that, I will snapshot a picture of the confirmation. I will put it here, and then I will delete your information out of Facebook. You will also get an email from the company, and you get the product straight to your door from the company. You can edit it anytime with me for the next couple of months, and I'm going to send you the wrap instructions if they get wraps. And they are doing that pretty much.
Well, and what I always tell people is that if I sign them up right now, I can get them 10 extra free dollars, and I share it in my Twitter. I don't even know what my Twitter account is. It's saved in my phone and my computer. So really, like, it's not something like I had somebody, who's this person you just posted on your Twitter? I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But like, I realized that like somebody found my Twitter and was like, what is this? But I was like, I literally only use it to share things.
Yeah, I just don't know if I think that they're getting rid of that. So I'm not sure they're getting rid of the share thing.
Oh, well, at least for right now, I always
Right now.
tell them, yeah, I
Yeah.
always tell them I can get you an extra free $10 towards free product if you send me your information right now and I get you signed up. And they're like, normally they're like, okay, and 2 seconds later I have all their information.
Yeah, because
So
you're creating an urgency. That's another thing, you guys, that's so important. Create that urgency. You know, I would think that I never thought that that would work, saying, oh, I needed five, you know, people in my challenge and I only have 2 spots left now. That that people are like, oh, I'm on it, because they want into, or they say, are you still going to have spots on Friday? Well, I'll have to see if it opens up. You know, it's the funniest thing. It's like, you know,
I get the same thing. It's like, I'm like, yeah, I want to be like, I always have spots. I'm like, I'll write your name down, but if you don't sign up, like, I'm gonna have to go to the next person. And they're like, okay, thank you so much. So it totally like gets people at that like urgency. Like they're like, holy crap, that spot's gonna go away if I don't contact her on that day, and I'm not gonna be able to do it.
you guys create an urgency that if you don't create some sort of urgency, they won't sign up till Christmas. So half the time they like get busy or whatever. But and that's the beauty of it also, that you have them in Messenger on Facebook now that you've been contacting back and forth, because you really have control. The more control you can have okay, here's the technique and the beauty of it. The more control you have and the more control you make them feel they have, it's a win-win for you. Because you don't want them to feel like you're controlling them, because you're not. But you want control over when they're going to sign up. If you give them the link, you're giving them control when they're going to. I have given people links that said, I'm going to go right now and sign up. And again, they get lost somewhere. I don't know where they go. So if I get their information, I have control Another cool thing is I have control of when I'm going to sign them up today type things. So if I know that I have a potential distributor and I want to, get them fast start, then I actually have control when today I'm going to put them in. I'm not going to hold them for a week, but I have control when I'm going to put them in so that I can get the distributor fast started. So if they give me the information at noon and I have a distributor messaging me at 5, then I know I can wait a little bit with that and not worry about, are they going to sign up before she does? So I can help her get fast started. So there's just cool little things like that. I need to go here. Is anybody else, is everybody understand this so far, or? Everybody that's probably watching this right now wants to know what just happened. We're doing pictures, guys. Sorry. It's like all of a sudden it's silent for 5 minutes. Oh, welcome to Team Bucarelli. We're just all all right, guys. So if you guys don't have any questions, you guys can, if you guys have questions later after you watch this, or a couple of things when you're going through it seem a little confusing, definitely hit one of us up. Brittany's done it. I've done it. I have a couple of girls that I can tag their names. You can ask them how they're doing it and just getting it more ideas, because obviously we want you to do it right. We don't want you to waste your money. We want you to get great fresh leads from that. I've given this technique to Maria Napoli, who has done amazing with it, and I've given it to other people who say that it didn't really do much for them. So it's just one of those things you're going to have to. I would not throw like hundreds of dollars at it and until your ad's working. Throw like $3 to $5 at it and see what happens. So, and then as you get more comfortable, you can add a little bit more to it to get it fired up. But I hope that helps you today. I love you guys. I'm going to be leaving really early for Tennessee. We're going to the retreat. I I will have very, very minimal reception up there, which just kills me. But anyways, it's good to unplug sometimes. But I will have some here and there. So if you guys need anything, I'm going to talk to some of my leaders and make sure that they're available for everybody. But we'll be back in a week. And love you guys, and we will see you on Facebook.